Hello, everyone, and welcome to my first Spreaker broadcast on my EMN Network TV station. My name is Demetria Wilson. Well, thank you, everyone. I appreciate that. So, as I was saying, this is my first Spreaker podcast, and I was just testing out to see how it works. But I actually have an interesting subject that I wanted to talk about, and that is should men pay child support before the child is actually born? So, I was thinking, as it stands right now, men are only to pay child support after the child is born. But as we all know, when a woman is pregnant for 9 or 10 months, there are financial obligations that has to be met during her pregnancy, such as buying maternity clothes because, she starts to grow bigger. She outgrows her clothes, so she's going to need maternity clothes so that she could be comfortable. She may have to buy over the counter vitamins, or if she has a very rough pregnancy where she's sick all the time, she may have to buy heartburn and stuff like that, Tums or anything, that's good for nauseation, that's safe to take while you're pregnant. She has to go back and forth to the doctor's appointments, which means time missed from work. And depending on how long she's been on her job, she may or may not get paid for time off. And if she is having a very rough pregnancy, she may miss some time from work. She may even be put on bed rest. And I just don't think that it's fair that a woman should have to incur all of the responsibilities of a pregnancy that she did not create on her own. Before the baby is born, there's certain necessities that you have to have that you can't wait until after the baby is born to get, such as cribs and formula. If the child is going to be fed, by the bottle, they're going to need bottles, diapers, clothes, definitely a car seat, because you can't even bring a child home from the hospital without having a car seat. So there are certain financial obligations that has to be met concerning this baby, and I don't think that it has to be done before the child is born. And I don't think it should all be on the woman. I think that, with medical technology being as advanced as it is, they should be able to do a DNA test very early on in the pregnancy to determine if he's the father. And if it's determined that he's the father, then he should have to help pay for some of these financial responsibilities as it relates to the child. They should have to go half on it. It shouldn't just be her obligation from the time she gets pregnant, even up until the time she has the baby. And then even after she has the baby, if he's not a responsible guy, she has to go down and file for child support. She has to wait for an appointment. If he requests a DNA test, then you have to wait. You have to take the test and you have to wait for the results. The whole time, this child still needs diapers and formula and all sorts of things. If she has to go back to work after her 6 weeks of being home on bed rest, she has to pay for daycare. All this has to happen while we're waiting for a child support case to be resolved. And I just don't think that it's fair. So I just wanted to talk about this because this is something that I've never really heard anyone talk about, paying child support while the mother is pregnant. And I just wanted to know what you all thought about it. Do you think that's a good topic to talk about? Okay, well, great. I appreciate that. So listen, drop your comments in the comments section. Let me know what you think about it, what your take is on it. And, we can talk back and forth like that. So again, this is my first Spreaker podcast, and I thank you all for listening. And make sure that you share this podcast. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. This channel name stems from my other YouTube channel called EYESMARRIEDNOW. So feel free to check the description box and go over and check that channel out along with all my other channels. So I hope you all enjoyed my first Breakup podcast. Okay, well, thank you. And I will talk to you all on my next podcast.